responding less and living better. EQ for real life. Most of us think the key to a better life is saying the right thing, responding faster, explaining better, defending ourselves more clearly. But what if the real shift isn't in how you respond? What if it's in how often you respond at all? Because sometimes the less you react, the better your life becomes. Why we feel the need to respond to everything. We live in a world that encourages reaction. Messages arrive instantly. Opinions are everywhere. Silence feels awkward. So we respond. To prove we care. To avoid misunderstanding. To protect our image. To feel in control. But constant responding isn't clarity. It's pressure. And over time, it becomes exhausting. The cost of constant response. When you respond to everything, you give away something important. Your energy. You start reacting instead of choosing, explaining instead of living, defending instead of deciding. And slowly, life begins to feel noisy, not because too much is happening, but because you're engaged in everything. What responding less actually means. Responding less doesn't mean ignoring people. It means you don't rush to reply. You don't explain yourself unnecessarily. You don't engage with every emotion. You don't correct every misunderstanding. It means you pause long enough to ask, does this deserve my energy? That pause changes everything. Why less response brings more peace. When you stop reacting to everything, your mind becomes quieter. Your decisions become clearer. Your emotions settle faster. You stop carrying on conversations that ended hours ago. You stop replaying moments that don't matter. You stop giving attention to things that drain you. And in that space, peace grows naturally. The difference between control and calm. Trying to control situations creates tension. Choosing calm creates freedom. Calm doesn't come from having the last word. It comes from realizing you don't need it. The most grounded people aren't silent because they're afraid. They're quiet because they're clear. When to respond and when not to. A simple rule: if responding will bring clarity, improve understanding, protect your values, then respond. If it will drain you, escalate emotion, pulls you into unnecessary conflict, then let it pass. Not everything deserves access to you. What happens when you live this way? When you respond less, your relationships become calmer. Your mind becomes quieter. Your confidence grows. Your life feels lighter. Not because you care less, but because you choose better. In closing, you don't have to react to everything. You don't have to explain everything. You don't have to respond just because something was said. Sometimes the most powerful response is peace. And when you choose that consistently, you don't just live calmer, you live better. Thanks for watching EQ for Real Life.